more these days. Local law enforcement officers are getting calls for help for people who are experiencing a mental health crisis.
As News 3's Whitney Miller explains, the Brazos County Sheriff's Office has a team solely dedicated to helping those individuals they say need treatment and not just a jail.
Sergeant Carl Brune has been in law enforcement for more than 20 years, the last 6 at the Brazos County Sheriff's Office. He's one of 4 deputies on the crisis intervention team that focuses on mental health concerns across the county.
We're trying to keep them out of this system and get them into the MHMR system to where, they're specialized with it. They know what they're doing over there.
The full-time CIT division was started back in 2007, partially to address overcrowding in the jail.
If that person comes to jail and they really need to be in a hospital, once they get through the criminal justice system, they're not really set up to be successful when they get out.
Records show there was about a 500 call increase from 2015 to 2016, and it's a trend that continues.
It does seem like we're busier.
Brune and other CIT deputies will often do follow-up visits to prevent a crisis.
It could be a personal tragedy, like death in the family, something like that, or they could be actually diagnosed with a mental illness. They're not taking their medication.
The Sheriff's Office says their work is valuable to the community. For example, in 2016, they were able to divert more than 300 people from jail to facilities like MHMR, and they say those types of diversions are saving taxpayers money.
It equates to, first of all, hundreds of thousands of dollars that were saved, and that's just on what the cost of being in jail.
The men and women being helped are still held accountable for any crimes committed, but the team considers mental health factors that may have played a role.
We're trying to do the best that we can in between so it doesn't get to the point where they're encountering law enforcement to begin with.
In Brazos County, Whitney Miller, News 3.
Now, College Station police say they receive multiple crisis intervention calls each day.
And while they don't currently have a full-time team, the department does have more than a dozen officers trained to assist in crisis calls.
And